Welcome to a tour of Flourish, A4's new online sublimation design tool. So let's dive right in. One way to navigate Flourish is to just simply click the shop button, and that's going to give you all of the different sublimated designs that we have available. But you might want to be more specific than that. You could certainly start by looking at an individual sport, baseball, basketball, or soccer. Or you could put in specific search terms and get an even more narrowed result. I find the easiest way to navigate is to use the links at the top. So we can go to soccer, we can go youth and men's and the different kinds of jerseys and shorts. Same in basketball. In baseball, youth and men's, crew and V-neck jersey. I know that what I want is a baseball crew neck jersey for adults. So that is what I'm going to click on. And I'm immediately taken to just those results. You can see we have 6 different designs to choose from. In this case, I think I'm going to choose the Strohs. So when I click on that, it brings up a page that has a Customize button. And when I click the Customize button, it's actually going to pull in the design tool, and that's going to allow you to make all the choices you need to make this jersey exactly what you want. So 2 things to know right away. You can see that we have a nice large image of the jersey. It is a 3D rendering, and you can spin it 360 degrees. So it's a really great representation of the jersey that you're going to get. The second thing is that even though I chose the Strohs, and that's the jersey that came up in our large design space here on the left, we have thumbnails of the other jerseys as well. So if I change the colors to what I want, I can always come back to the design section and see what those other jerseys look like in my colors in case I change my mind or see something else that I like better. Now, when I'm done choosing a design, I can either click next at the end of every step, or I can use this navigation here that is simply step 1 through 5. I go left to right and click the next step in the journey, and that is colors. So now the school I'm thinking of happens to be the Broncos, and so they have kind of a royal blue and orange color scheme. So I'm just going to select those colors. You can see that they change on the left-hand side on the jersey, and that's the color scheme that I want. So when I'm done, this time I will hit next. Now here at step 3, we can start adding the text, things like the team name, for instance. And to add a team name, all I do is hit the plus button, and it's going to drop it in. Now it will drop it in white, so I've got kind of a white on white thing. I'm going to change it to royal blue. And I think I'll change the fonts. We have a number of different fonts to choose from. I think I'm going to go with Tiffany. And you can see it'll change over there on the left-hand side. And I'm going to add an outline. So I just click the outline button here. I think I'll add an orange outline, and then we're going to use this slider to make that a little bit thicker so we can see it a little bit better. And there we go. Now I want to make that team name a little bigger, so I just click on it, use the corner to draw that up. And then, since they're the Broncos, let's just put that in as our team name so I get a better idea of what that looks like. Now in terms of placement, I can move it a little left and right and up and down. Mostly we want to make sure it's centered. So in this case, I'm going to move that down just a little bit to get closer to the orange bar right where I want it. Perfect. Now next I want to add the left chest number. So I click on that and then click the plus symbol there, and it's going to drop it right in. Now that's pretty close to where I want. I'm going to move it just a little bit. So in this case, I don't have to use sliders. I can just click it and then drag it wherever I want. I think that's about right. I'm going to change the color. We'll make this orange and make the outline a nice thick white. Okay, there we go. So that is the front of our jersey. Now we're going to add a player name. Click that plus symbol again. It'll drop it right on the back. I'm going to change the color to royal, and I actually like that font for a player name. In this case, I'm going to raise it just a little bit using the slider. And then we're going to add a back number. Same process. I click back number, click the plus symbol, and then I can change the font here. Let's go ahead and change that to Tiffany, and we'll make that a blue number with an orange outline. Okay, so there we go. There we have our jersey. We've added the player name and numbers and team name. Now I'm going to move to the next step, which is graphics. So the graphics that you see here are ones that I have used previously, so I've uploaded them, and they're here every time I come back. I can get rid of them just by clicking the trash symbol there. But the same will be true for you. So if you upload a logo, the next time you come into the system, it'll be there for you to use. If you haven't used one before that you want to upload this time, you just click the plus symbol and then grab it from your desktop or a file folder, wherever you have it. So in this case, what I want to do is add a flag to the back. So here we can see it says upload front graphic. I actually want the back graphic area. And then I can just click on the flag and it's going to drop it right in there. I'll move it to where I want. And then you can see it's getting cut off there. That tells me I'm getting too close to that seam. So I'm going to bring it down and then make it a little smaller and place it right where I want. Now I do want to make sure it's centered. Right, that looks pretty good, but the best way to check is simply to click on the center guides here and turn that on, and that's going to give you a center point. So I can see I'm just a little bit to the left. So just to make sure I've got it, there we go. And that is centered, and I can turn that off, and now we have our completed jersey. So I can click next here, and it's going to take me to the roster phase. Now, if we didn't have a roster, maybe I'm just ordering, different sizes, medium, large, extra large, I could just put those numbers here. In this case, since I do have a team and a roster, I'm going to delete that, and I'm going to go to player details. And I would normally download a template, which is just an Excel file, but you want to download it first and use that so that you make sure that you've got, the player name and the number and everything in the right column so that the system can read it properly. But I've already done that, so I can go ahead and upload my roster. I will just choose the file here, and I've got a Broncos template. It only has 3 players, but we will upload it, and we'll see that it says up here, successfully imported 3 players. We can see that I've got, Mantle, number 7, extra large, and if I click preview, I will see that specific jersey. So we saw the number change from 00 to 7. And on the back, we have Mantle number 7. Right? And if I click each of these, it will keep changing. So there's 24 and Mays, and then number 9, Williams. Right? The preview buttons are a great way to see each individual jersey and to make sure that you've got the right name and number combination for everyone. Now at this point, I have designed the jersey. I've uploaded my roster. I would then need to log in order to be able to save it to a locker room if I just wanted to, come back to it later. Or I could click Buy Now. And again, that will only work if you're logged in, and only wholesale customers can log in to make purchases. When you click Buy Now, it actually will put it into your cart so that you can go back and maybe you want to create an away jersey. Or if it's basketball, you did the jersey, you want to go create the shorts so you have a full uniform. Put them both in the cart, and then check out. So that is a quick tour of Flourish. We hope that you find it really easy to use. It's a powerful tool, and we're going to keep adding more and more to Flourish as the days go by. So thank you all very much for your time. We appreciate it. Have a great day.